Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mammolin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless twin flame reading. For the person that's on your mind, you may be in a no contact situation. You may feel that you're being drawn to somebody as a twin flame. So the person that you're thinking of, I will be doing some initials as well in this reading, so you can maybe get a confirmation with those. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what Spirit has for you in this message. Let's call in our spirit guide. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love for my twins today. What is it that we need to know about this connection? What is our person thinking and feeling? Where are we headed? Anything that you want to share with me, I am listening for you now. I have self-love, love yourself, loving you, taking back control, and finally being happy. Sometimes we need that space and time to go back to, I need to take care of myself right now. You could have walked away from this twin connection. You could have said, I need a break. What's going to change? There's a feeling of what's going to change, and you keep asking for the same changes, and it's almost a feeling of they say they're going to do it, but they're not. So in order for you to make a change, you have to make the change. You have to back away, something like that. I have childish. Somebody's being immature, playing the victim. That's a big one. If you have a narcissistic energy, that playing the victim, it's not me, it's you, it's somebody else's fault, that gets old real fast. And it's always someone else. It's always not their fault. And that feels like that's something that we talk about. Spirit, please share with me. I have planning. They're planning to text you, call you, or meet up with you. So I'm going to say, I mean, that feels like it's in the calendar month. It's like a whole month. So for those of you, I'm recording this in March. It is a sense of in the calendar month from when you're watching this. So you could be hearing from this person. We could be making plans to see each other, talk things out, see what's going on. I have hiding their true feelings, deep emotions, secretly in love with you. They've been acting cold and detached. So that's usually the case. If they are, playing the victim, it's always the sense of it's about somebody else and not them. It's about somebody else's actions. And they kind of they have a tendency to turn things on you. And maybe you got wind of it. Maybe you've got their number and you're just not going to play their game. It's just this sense of when you're done playing games and you want to see, what your involvement is, then we can talk. I have unfinished business and I have a toxic love. So you could know that this connection isn't good for you. Maybe there's something going on in this connection. There's a lot of, there could be addictions. There could be a lot of drama. There could be, can you hate somebody but still be in love with them? Absolutely. You can, fight hard and love hard. You have unfinished business. I want forgiveness. I want a reconciliation. I'm, hoping that we can get over some of the drama that's been going on. Twin flames have a tendency to have a lot of drama for some reason. They can be amazing relationships. They're intense. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. When they have learned their lesson and they both realize why they have been brought together in union for a reason. Okay. So right now we could just be kind of going through that stage of finding each other, pushing each other's buttons, something like that. I have a page of Pentacles. I have a King of Swords. That's coming into me as I need the truth. I have a Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so that's that. I don't usually read reverses. It just happens to be in the deck. I can read reverses. I just prefer to read upright so that you can see the images and the cards on the table. But the Seven of Swords is in reverse in this particular shuffle. And I have what is this? This is my Fool. Okay, that's my Fool in this deck. All right. So right now I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's my 10 of Wands. I'm sorry, that's my 10 of Wands. So right now I have this energy of I need to work on something. I need to make some changes. This feels like time and effort. This definitely feels like the truth revealed. I will say that. I feel that whatever happened, even in reverse, it's a sense of whatever happened, I'm putting behind me. I'm being honest and open with what happened. I don't want to keep looking at it. There is a little bit of, did you lie to me about these things? Did you look at me in my eye and lie to me? But I feel like that king is, I want to say, trying harder to be more honest, but I feel like they're just so used to being the victim that it's almost, that's their go-to, that any time they feel like there's a conflict, anytime they feel like there's a disagreement or an argument, I feel like they just fall into it's you, not me, or it's somebody else's fault, or especially if it's around money. If it has anything to do with money, we fight about money. This person doesn't have enough money. They're always asking for money, something like that. I feel like they're always blaming it on someone else. The reason why they don't have a good job, they don't have a good boss, they're not making what they should, they have other bills. You know, everybody has those things, but for some reason, this person thinks like the world is out to get them. And it's not your problem anymore, Spirit's saying. You've got to realize that you got to take care of yourself first. I have a Magician. Okay. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a King of Cups. So this person doesn't want to lose you, is how it feels. I feel like they're going to keep trying. I feel like they're starting to realize that if I keep the behavior that I've been doing, it's not going to work. Like this Magician is coming into me as the kind of negative side of the Magician, which is, you know, my tricks. You know, I always am doing tricks. I'm always kind of pulling one over on you or trying to get away with something. So the negative part of this Magician card is that they're very good at it. And they probably have been doing it their whole life. They know exactly what to say. They know how to push your buttons. They know how to get your forgiveness. They know how to somehow make you feel not gullible, but feel empathy for them. You know, they say it's not my fault and this is what's going on. And you think they're not lying to you, and you think that they're working on things, and you just keep trying to help them somehow. It's not your job to fix them, and it's not your job to help them. Let's see what the letters are. Spirit, please share with me some letters. What is it that you have for me? Let's see what we have. The letter L. I have an O, I, Z, F, Y, X, K. The letter D, a B, an M, a U. Let's get just a couple more, G, and a Q. So if that spells your person's name, or if it has the initials, just, you know, comment below. If not, don't worry about it. It's just a handful of clues. I like to use the initials. And we're going to get a couple of signs. This person could be any of these signs, or you could be one of these signs. It is a collective reading. It's a general reading. Just remember, I have a Libra energy. I have a Virgo, Capricorn, a Taurus, and one more, please, Spirit. And I have a Leo today. Okay. Spirit, what is going on in this connection? Is there anything that is holding this connection back, that holding this person back from being in this connection? What is it that you need us to learn? I have insecurities. They're working on building confidence and feeling safe. They could be insecure. They could be using that victim mentality because they don't believe in themselves and they just can't admit it. They could be failing at an area of their life. They're not where they want to be financially. Their career never took off. They aren't as successful as a sibling. So they could be insecure and they use it as it's somebody else's fault that I'm not where I want to be. A lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? That came into me as this person likes to push people out of their life, and they say things along the lines of, I like being alone. I don't want to deal with anybody. I can't be bothered with anybody. Everybody bothers me. So they push people out of their life. And it's not that they want to be alone. It's that they can't tolerate that somebody is going to call them out on their behavior, or that if somebody is going to criticize something that they said or go against something that they said, like they have to be right somehow. So there's a part of me that feels that this person is making themselves be alone because they just can't face any kind of criticism or somebody telling them that their behavior is just so wrong and nobody else is doing what they're doing. They want to hear that they're some kind of genius and hero, and they're not. They're struggling. I'm too busy. You use being busy as an excuse not to date. You must make time for a partner. They have other things that is a priority. So if you're not a priority, if you aren't their priority, or they make you feel like you're not, they only show up when they want something, they only call when they need you, they schedule time with you around their schedule, not yours, and expect you to be available. And then there's this sense of, if you're not available, then they give you that victim mentality, and they'll say something like, see, this is why we don't have a good relationship, because you're never available, which probably is not the truth. But I always feel like they flip it back somehow. So they're never at fault. And I feel like that would be enough for me to say, I need a break. I can't, you have to take some responsibility for being in this relationship. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. This isn't the only person. Yes, it's your twin, but if this person hasn't learned the lessons in this lifetime, they're going to continue down the same path. They're not going to change. And you have to decide whether they have to go out and learn their lessons so that maybe in the next lifetime we do better. Maybe in the next lifetime we're happier. But this person has got to, like, there's a sense of, I keep pushing you away. I keep making this so that it's a struggle instead of it should be easy. So it's a really difficult situation. I'm not committed. I'm always chasing or being chased. They must be willing to commit to one person. So I'm not committed. I'm not ready to commit. I like being this lone wolf. And the reason why they're doing that is because they don't have to report into somebody. They don't have to be responsible for somebody else's feelings or be there for somebody. They only have to take care of themselves. So you've got somebody who unfortunately is very, very selfish right now. Yes. Can you love them? Yes, absolutely. You might ask yourself, like, why then am I in love with this person? Why do I always give them chances? I don't give them one chance. I give them chance after chance after chance. I'm going to say too many chances. And maybe you've decided that I can't give you any more chances. I have to take care of myself. I have fear of loss. You're afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. I have a feeling that this person is really afraid of losing you, but at the same time, they want it every which way. I don't want to commit. I want you to be available when I'm available. I don't want you to tell me something that I'm doing isn't perfect or isn't amazing. They don't want to be criticized in any way. They don't want to be told that they're wrong. So we've got some very narcissistic energy and very controlling energy. So be careful with that. I'm too attached. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. I would say that they were needy. I would say that they were always demanding your energy, your time, to the point where maybe they said, I don't want you to hang out with those friends. I want you to spend the weekend with me and not your sister. I want you to, not go out tonight. I want to stay in. So are they controlling your time, your energy, your decisions? Only you can, answer that. Twin flames are so intense at times. You just feel like your head's going to explode. Like that's how I feel right now. My head is just going to explode because I just don't know what's going on with this person. And I just don't understand why they behave the way they behave. If they would just behave themselves is how I feel. I have a magician. There is a sense that this person is like, look at me all the time. They like to be the center of attention. There's the star. I like to be the star. I have a 6 of Pentacles. There has to be more give and take is really what's going on here. I have a 3 of Pentacles coming in and a 4 of Pentacles. So we need to work better together. And we also have this feeling of holding back. So you're either in or you're out is how I feel. And I feel like this person has been like halfway in for a while. They just keep coming back. They keep asking for chances. They say all the right things. They do all the right things when they come back for a while. And then I feel like we're right back where we started. So this is a cycle. It's a toxic cycle, unfortunately, that you could be having a hard time breaking, and you just wish that things were different. And I get it. I have a death card. Is this the end? Do I need to say goodbye to this person? The 5 of Wands. There's the round and round. I keep going round and round with this person. We can't ever kind of be on the same page. And this is you moving into a more spiritual connection for yourself, that you're saying, I've got to take care of myself first. And I think that that's a good place for you, because I feel like this particular connection is taking its toll on you, that this person has to learn to be with other people, that it's not all about them. Their ego is very self-centered. So it's not all about them. And they live in a world of basically, if you're not all about me, then you're not going to be in my world. And you just lost the best thing that's ever happened to you. Like they think they're the only person on the face of the earth, and they're not. And your soul and your energy is starting to realize that you are the most important thing, that regardless of what the drama is with this person or the pain or the hurt that they've caused, that at the end of the day, you are the most important. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. I'm in agreement with that. I feel like this person isn't going to, because then you win. If they come back and they say, I was sorry and I was wrong and I did this and I did that, then you win. And that's not this person needs to win. This person needs to know that it's because somebody else did things, or that because of something you did is why they said something. You know, it's just backwards somehow. So it's very narcissistic. I mean, if you haven't identified your person as having some narcissistic qualities, I would definitely take a look at that. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. I don't want you to be with your family. I don't want you to be with your friends. This sense of telling you what to do. Don't ever let anybody tell you. I feel like you're taking back your soul. I mean, I'm going to say it that way. Maybe, you know, time's up. And sometimes the pain you just can't do it anymore. And your soul says, I'm done. Even though you love this person, even though you think it's your twin in this lifetime, and it was amazing, and it can be amazing, you just can't handle the perpetual cycle of their needs all the time. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I'm going to say that you have taken back your soul, and because there probably has been these moments where you're like, I don't even know who I am. I don't even know what I want anymore. People say, why are you staying with this person? Why do you keep taking this person back? And you say to yourself, I don't know why. Like, you don't even know why anymore, because you're just so trapped in this cycle of, this is the only person that you know, or this is the only person that has been in your life for so long that you don't know anything else. So you just can't imagine, you know, just not keeping it going. But I think your soul is starting to say to you, I can't take it anymore. And, you know, I need something else. Time has brought me clarity about us, and I made the wrong choices. Now, do you really think that this person's going to come and offer you an apology, like a genuine apology, and then make a change? Or are they going to apologize just to get you back in their good graces so that they have you where they want you again? And I'm leaning towards the latter right now for some of you. Sometimes Spirit wants to remind you that there's always something else out there, but most importantly, there's you. You're out there, and you're first, and you're the priority. So for now, if you're in a no contact with somebody and you're in a vicious cycle with them, I want you to give some real thought as to, should I continue this cycle? Is it really, really good for me? I mean, I wish this was a reconciliation reading, but today it's not. It's you're in control. You have the power to say no. I feel trapped. I'm drawn to deceptive allure and ignoring the hidden dangers. False promises of gain lure you into a risky decision. Masked risk presents itself as a safe bet. So false promises, that's an easy thing to hold on to. That this person captures me over and over again with, I'm going to change promises. And the false promises, I'm going to just say, they never come. They just don't ever come. But you're such a good person, and you believe in people, and you believe in the goodness of people, and you believe that people are going to change. So you just keep allowing this person to keep saying things that you want to hear. And it just ends up going round and around. Walls are closing in. Removing the walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or other divides that once seemed unbreakable. There is no more room for denial, only for resolution. So you can see there's almost this, you know, there's the bars between us, for God's sakes. And even though we're kissing, there's always something between us. There's always an energy of, should I push you away and back off, and then you can't come get me again? Does that person push you away and then you can't go get to them? They block you on the phone. They say, I don't want to see you. They say, I never want to talk to you again, whatever it is. But there's always something between you. I have a happy ending. Feel skeptical of happy endings and distrust fairy tale promises. I'm going to say that. Okay, believes reality is far from the fairy tales and feels disillusioned. Question the promises that seem too perfect. These promises are too perfect. They aren't something that this person can realistically give you. And it sounds great, it feels great, but it's not realistic knowing this person. So I guess you distrust their fairy tale, the stories that they're telling themselves. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to start a business that's going to grow. I can do this. I can do that. But then they never do anything. So there's this kind of, they're lying to themselves. They have this ego that's inflated. I just feel like Spirit is reminding you of what's going on. Reaching out first. Take the first step in reaching out and establishing a dialogue. Multiple messages. Maybe we need to talk. Maybe talking helps. Counseling, therapy. But this person has to be emotionally available in order to do that. I do feel like this person is going to reach out to you. I feel like there was almost a sense of, I want you back. I don't want to lose you. I feel like it's a pattern. I feel like it's a plead for you to return. And it's almost like a begging feeling, because nobody else is going to tolerate this behavior, and you understand them more than anybody. And for some reason, you tolerate it. Everybody else would walk away. That's why they're a lone wolf. Their friends don't tolerate it. Their families probably just put up with it, but everybody else has got their number. And for some reason, this person and you keep going round and round. And is it healthy for you? Spirit just said. Are they going to change? That is really the question. You are the only one that can answer that. I know you have hope that they can change. I have a 3 of Pentacles. That even came into me as being with other people, third person interference, somebody interfering in this connection. Page of Swords. I'm going to say starting with some honesty would be that page. I have a Tower. Sometimes we got to hit rock bottom. We've got to have that fear of, I'm going to lose you forever. And we hit that rock bottom, don't we? So maybe your person's hitting their rock bottom. Maybe they needed to. I have Strength. Spirit's giving you strength. If you're having a hard time pushing this person away, that you love your twin flame, but you can't live with your twin flame. You can't stay in a relationship. That's a hard place to be, because you really do love them, but love them from afar. Ask Spirit to help heal them. Ask Spirit to help guide them, so that there can be a day that in your internal life journey together, that you can be together. I have a Magician. It's interesting because I always see the positive of the Magician. And today I'm seeing the tricks. Today I'm seeing manipulation. And this person, that could be something you say to yourself. I just feel like I'm always being manipulated. I feel like it's all about them, and they just always turn it so that they get what they want at the end of the day. So there's a part of me that says they're very, very good at saying the right things when they have to. I have a 9 of Wands. This has been a long journey. You probably have been back and forth with this person for a long time. I have an Ace of Swords. You deserve the truth in this connection. You deserve clarity, the truth, understanding, but they want you to see it clearly for what it is right now. Right now, you've got somebody who it's all about them, unfortunately. I don't feel like they've been putting you as a priority. You may even be an option. And when they get tired of playing and doing whatever they do, they come running home and they come back and they have every excuse in the sun as to why they behaved the way they behaved. And they try to convince you that, these empty promises. Here's a star. I'm going to say with this star, I wish things were different is how I want to say it. I wish things were different. I wish my person could, the good side of this person that you love, if you could just have that all the time. But that's not what they hold on to. They keep falling back on, I guess, the things that are their security blanket. I'm a victim, that it's always everybody else's fault why they're not successful, while they're not where they want to be in life. I have a Lover's card and a Judgment at the bottom of my deck. So I'm not going to deny that there's a lot of love here. I'm not. I have no doubt in my mind you love this person and this person loves you. But can you live together? Can you make it work? Can you be happy? If this person is always causing you to question what their motives are or why they said a certain thing, or you're hesitant to say something to them because you don't want the backlash in any way, you're second guessing your own judgment always. You're second guessing why you just can't be yourself, Spirit just said. Like there's those bars in between you, like you just can't be yourself right now with this person. So maybe you do need that break. Maybe you need a breather for you to heal and to see things clearly and to back away, Spirit just said. And you're okay with that. So I would be taking care of myself right now in this connection. I would be just focusing on, I love you, but I can't be with you right now energy, and seeing if you can just do some healing with, I just can't handle the false promises anymore. I've tried one too many. What did they say? Too many chances. Too many chances, they said. And what's really the question in this reading is, what's going to change? What really is going to change? You've had such hope that they change, but I feel like they just keep going round and round in that circle. Spirit, loving messages. I wish it was a reconciliation. I wish that it was more peaceful for you in this reading. I feel like Spirit just needs to remind you that you come first and that you need to be a priority in your own life. I want to hold you. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind that I would want to hold you. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So you could have pushed this person away and said, I can't do this anymore. And they're still hoping that you're going to change your mind, or they're going to just walk back into your life and say the right things, and we'll pick up where we left off, because I feel like when we do reconnect each time, we do pick up where we left off. It's like we didn't miss a beat. I want to treat you the way you deserve. That feels like a false promise. That feels like somebody who says you deserve more, but then do they deliver? So it's really, really hard to be caught in between, in between of I love them, but I can't trust them, or I'm just afraid that they're going to keep hurting me. They will never compare to you. So there was a they. So you could be having that could be the bar in between you. You can't get over the wound of they cheated on you. You can't get over the wound that they wanted to be with somebody else. I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. So be careful with that. They have to prove to you that they have changed, not just I've been doing, I've been thinking a lot. Thinking about what? The person who comes back and says, I've been thinking a lot. Okay, great. What have you been thinking of? You're worth more to me than I let on. So there's the fear of, have I lost you forever? I fantasize about you. I believe that. I need to tell you the truth. Part of me feels like they should have told you the truth a long time ago. But if they're willing to tell you the truth, you're willing to hear it. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures, so a little bit of stalking going on there. I want to reach out, but I don't know how. If I reach out, I gave in. If I reach out, I give in. There's a I win or you win energy in this. Like, who's going to let down their guard? Who's going to, just break down and make those calls? So if this person gives in, then they don't have control over that. Somehow it was your fault and not theirs. There's that incredible sense of victim. I regret what I did to you. Are they willing to say something? Are they willing to apologize? Are they willing to say that I regret what I did to you and accept fault? I have a feeling this person is struggling with, it's not their fault. It's never their fault. So we constantly struggle with that. Spirit, please share with me any timelines around this connection. I think Spirit wants you to spend some time alone. I do. I feel like Spirit saying, I have you in a good place. You're healing. You are working on your spiritual growth. Your twin flame is fine. They're working on things. Okay. They're figuring out what their feelings are. Your twin flame isn't going anywhere, but they've got some serious work to do on themselves before they bring that energy back around to you, because it's a constant flow of toxicity and drama and crazy at times. So you just have had enough, I feel. I have the number 17. I have the number 13. I have its time. Okay. So it's up to them, that they've got some answers. They've got to tell the truth. They've got to come forward. I have less than 24 hours. Whoa. Maybe this reading in the universe is going to trigger them to do something. The number 16. I have summer being important. I have the number 3. We're in March now. One more, please, Spirit. And I have the number 12. I'm recording this on the 11th, and so the 12th would be tomorrow. So less than 24 hours would be the 12th. Wow. Okay. So maybe some of you will actually hear from your twin. But I do want you to keep in mind that this reading was about you. It was a reminder to you that you are in control of who is in your life and your energy. They do want you to do some healing at this point. They do want you to do some thinking about what's best for your future self and your present self right now. So we're going to put this out into the universe, and we're going to ask Spirit, whatever's best for you, that is what Spirit brings to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMammelin, psychicmedium.com.